Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my review for...
Well, yeah.
Let's just get into the damn video and my review and thoughts. I actually have my Goodreads review. You cannot see that because it's so damn bright, but it's okay. I just DNF'd it at 25% trigger warning for homophobia because it, from what I was able to read, it did bring up homophobia and how we're in the Mormon religion do not. If you don't go our way, then we will kick you out, essentially. As much as I appreciate coming of age story where either a teenager is finding out their sexuality or already knows it and is put in a situation where they can't talk about it with their closest fucking friend and tells a freaking stranger whom they barely even met and is insta loving their way into the other person's godforsaken life. I also feel like this is more of a new adult more than it is a young adult book because it has so much more angst. Whenever Tanner or his friends and family had brought up things like pornography or penises from what I was able to read in the book, chances are pretty good that I had too high expectations since I enjoyed The Unhoneymooners as much as I did. I'm not going to read another one of this author duo's young adult books until they either have the book that has less angst than this one from what I was able to read of the book in any of their upcoming releases that they have in the young adult genre. I'm probably just gonna correct that a little bit better, like grammarly speaking, because I'm not sure how much of that made sense. This has angst. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate how the Christina Lauren essentially put male anatomy in books.
Reading, like seeing the word penis on a page is something that's not, to me, is not appreciated as a reader.
It could be for the fact that when I was reading Queens of Geek, and because Queens of Geek, in that book there's also bisexual main character, and it could have been the fact that in my multiple experiences of reading that book, the character was like loud and proud. I am bisexual. This is how it is. This is how. I am loud and proud bisexual, and I'm not gonna change my mind because of it. And the main character in Autoboyography was loud and proud, but it was put in a different situation where he can't really talk about his sexuality as much, but he could, like, although his family is accepting, he just hasn't told everybody because of the religion, which honestly, if he did tell his closest friend Amanda, who has accepted him, who is just literally his closest friend, like right off the bat, like as soon as they had met him, but or at least, like, not as soon as they had met, but as soon as they got to know him as much as they had, it would have been a lot easier, or at least from my understanding of it. But no, they didn't. He didn't tell his friend, and I'm just like, really? But he tells a complete stranger, basically pretty much a complete stranger, and please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I essentially think that if you tell regardless of the religion, if you tell your closest friend that, hey, I identify as, yeah, I'll take them a little bit to process, but if they accept it, they accept. If not, then what's the point of being friends with that person? All they're gonna do is start up a toxic relationship, or at least that's what I think. If you read the book and saw it completely differently, please feel free to comment down below, as long as it's not pressuring you to read the book, because at this point I am not gonna read it, and I do not feel the need of reading it, especially after seeing penis multiple times in the book. Yet again, my expectations were probably up here when I shouldn't be expecting as much. It is predominantly from a male's perspective. When I was reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, I think it was predominantly in a female's perspective. If I remember correctly, I could totally be wrong about that, but I just personally, I enjoyed, although I do predominantly enjoy mainly female-led books, I occasionally like to read from a guy's perspective as well. But if someone identifies as part of the LGBT community, they should at least tell yeah, that's my thoughts. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys soon with a brand new one. Bye.